Hi guys, Matt from Big River here, and I want to say a big hello to our studio audience. We got people decide to make the trip and check out the fish before they hit the tank. We always enjoy that. First out of this box we have corys. These are reticulated Julie corys, or your hiatus is another way we'll call those. A whole bunch of bettas this week. Are we going to go through bettas? I don't think so. I think we're just going to tease you a little bit. Lots of cool bettas. More cool bettas. Yeah, that's true. Lots and lots of cool bettas. I'm just teasing you. I have to come down and look at them. Next up, we got cardinal tetras. Of course, on the tetra special, buy 4 or more, get 25% off. For a big cost, you got to subscribe to the channel, but we'll get to that special any old time. Switch gears here. We get an African cichlid. This is a Julidochromis malari. Restock on it. Got some in a couple weeks ago. Sold out, so we're doing it again. Gonna see a lot of these on this order. Discus, we got this pigeon snakeskin. Got a dozen discus on this order. At least that's what I'm expecting, because we've been selling a ton of discus. Which there's another one. Fantastic. That one is also the pigeon snakeskin. We got checkerboards coming too. Corydoras guapor. Apparently we went all in on corys this week. Actually not that much. Got 3 different species. Guapors are one of my favorites. Get all 6 of them. They're cool because they get up and school with the tetras a little bit, but and our corys are cool. You guys all know I love corys. All right, 1 box down, kind of a small box or order from these guys this week. Got another order. It's got some cool fish on it and some saltwater. No reptiles this week, but lots and lots to share. Bettas, more bettas. Watch out, I've actually got a wild betta on this order this week. That's probably coming in a different bag, so you'll probably see them. Green neon tetras, also on the tetra special. Buy 4 or more, get 25% off. Just for subscribing to the channel. Gotta have your schooling fish. Here he is, golden nugget pleco, L18. I got somebody waiting for that right here. You want your fish? Come get your fish. L18 gold nugget pleco, one of the most popular fish of all time, and why not? Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. So you have to wait till next week for yours. Sorry, guys. Dwarf anchor cat, or dwarf anchor moth cat, we call these guys. Jardoni, stone cat sometimes. Lots of different common names for those guys. I call them cool. They're a tiny little fish. Well, good for your nano tank. More discus, yellow melons. Got a pair of yellow melons on this order. More bettas. These are half moon female bettas. We'll show you those guys because I'm proud of them. Oh, can't see much here. This is a leopard puffer. They stick those guys in a box like that so they don't bite through the bag on the way here. Otherwise they tend to show up without any water, which is not conducive. Here we have, here's those wild bettas I told you about. These are called a pumpkin betta. Perfect for October unboxing. The pumpkin betta is a wild type. Lots and lots and lots of different types of wild type bettas out there. Very few of them actually make it into our market. We're lucky. We are able to get maybe a dozen different types. Spotted blue eye pygmy rainbow, or Sunamogo vertrude. Let's call them a lot of names. Got a lot of names for those guys too. Very neat little nano fish. More nano rainbows. This are the Ivanov's blue eye rainbow. Ivanovs are a little different version, a little different looking than your Gertrude, but very beautiful fish. More discus. These are diamond or blue diamond discus. Got a pair of those as well. And there they are. That's the second one. And while we're at it, we might as well do another discus. This is yellow melon. Oh, we had one yellow melon before, so there it is. A pair of blue, a pair of yellow. Got some bettas. Got some wild bettas. We're getting wild around here. Halfway through this little order, got another 4 boxes en route. A little snafu at the airport. Hopefully those won't be too late. They'll come in good shape. Some neat stuff on that order, so I'm really looking forward to that one too. Good stuff on this order too, starting with a big bag of red crystal shrimp. Been out of stock on those for a couple weeks, so we got in a new batch of those guys. Let's see, there's actually some other shrimp on this order. We'll see if they came in good shape. These are more bettas, obviously, because it's always more betta, but more bettas. Royal blue dwarf gourami females. Got a couple different female dwarf gouramis this week to go with some males we got last week. Herbidaxil rod eyes, Hypris obercon. That's a black neon tetra. Black neon tetras are also on the tetra special. 4 more by subscribing to this channel, you get 25% off. Harlequin raspora is not a tetra. Look like a tetra, but they are not. From Asia as opposed to from South America. Very neat schooling fish. Put them with your tetras, but they are not a tetra. More dwarf gourami females, like I promised. These are the powder blue dwarf gourami females. Next up is, what do we got there? Black Phantom tetras. Black Phantoms are also on the tetra special. Imagine, buy 4 more, get 25% off. We really want you guys to buy at least 4 of your tetras. They like it better, we like it better. Get 4 or more. Here are some peacock gudgeons. Been out of these for a minute. Peacock gudgeons, fantastic goby type. Love that fish, and we have them back in stock. Here's the other shrimp I promised you. These are black crystal shrimp. Been really hard to get this year, so happy to be able to offer some black crystals. And long little snakes. These are your black coolie loaches. Black coolie loaches are back in stock, along with, we've got some bandits over there. I think we got a couple other types, so maybe some cinnamons and some of the green ones. And that's that box. One more box to go, guys. One more, yeah. We're rock and roll today. Try not to go too far off into the weeds or make these videos go too long. Then again, talking about fish, it's what I do. Speaking of fish, there's another discus. That is a red checkerboard discus, pigeon checkerboard, also what you call it. I doubled down on those. I got 4 of those this week because we couldn't keep them in stock long enough to tell people we had them. So we have 4 big, gorgeous red checkerboard discus. All our discus, we get them at 3 inches, but they're usually 3-inch plus. Beautiful fish. A whole bunch of Ania corys. Got a restock on those because he who dies with the most corys wins. And combinados. Got to have them for brown algae in your planted tank. They're really the best for that diatomic algae. Who's in here? This is a red fin cactus pleco. I had one last week, sold it right away. Guy who bought it for a cichlid tank, and it's a good choice because while they're a bigger fish, they're not as big as a common, and they're tough enough to put up with your ornery cichlids. One more tetra for the tetra special. These are the Priscilla tetra. Great little confluence tetra. And last bag in this part of this order is dwarf frogs. Gotta love frogs. These are dwarf aquarium frogs. That's it for that box. And we're back. We got last bit of the shipment. Whole another order. Got a little delayed, but I have reason to believe that they did pretty good. It's amazing. Even when they get delayed, these fish can be so resilient. Like this guy. Fantastic. Can you see that guy through there? This is a bighorn flower hump. big hump flower horn. There we go. Monster fish, huge fish. And he looks like he's in great shape. He's a little bit cold, so we're not going to stick him right in the tank. We're going to let him warm up for a bit. That's one trick. When you get fish delayed, is not throw them right in the tank, because as much as you want to get them out of those bags, if they get shocked on the temperature, that'll kill them faster than anything. Feeder guppies, got some of those in this week. Those actually look pretty good, so hopefully those do well for us. Next is more feeder guppies. Just split them up. Hey, that gives them a better chance to get here. I don't want to think what the ratio on how much we paid for the box fee and shipping on those was, but we got feeder guppies. It's been hard to get recently. Good shape anyway. I've got a couple orders of dead ones in recently. But those are alive. Let's see, saltwater fish. Uh-oh, you look pretty rough, but you're alive. We let them warm up too. That's an Ebli angel. Real pretty little guy. If he warms up and does okay, he'll be a gorgeous fish. Here's another guy. You guys looking a little stressed, but yeah, actually I'm fine. It's a sailfin tang. Got that guy, and we got another one in stock, but I'll put that one in the small system. Here is a sand sifting star. Still quarantining our big system right now. It's cleaning up a little by slow. Everybody looks a lot better in there, but we won't be selling anything out of there for next week or so. So we got some stuff to double up in the other system. These are some snails. Got, which ones are those? Those are the margaritas, is what those are. Let's see, these itty bitty blue-legged hermit crabs. Great little cleanup crew, though they can be hard on your snails. more snails. These are the astrias. Astrias are kind of bad about not righting themselves if they get knocked over, but other than that, they're a great cleanup crew. Speaking of cleanup crew, here is cleaner shrimp. Cleaner shrimp have been kind of hard to get and kind of expensive right now, but we're getting them anyway because they're awful handy to have around. Here's another little angel. This is a half black. He looks a lot less stressed than the other guy. The other guy's looking pretty rough. I don't know if he's going to make it, but hopefully. Next up is some damsels. They look a little on the rough side too. Looks like two of them didn't make it. These are Springer's damsels. We can get those guys to come out. That'd be great. Yeah, the boxfish actually looks all right. Looks kind of stressed. Are you all right, little dude? I'm not sure. Can't tell if his fins are gone or not. I suspect that boxfish didn't make it. They're pretty sensitive on shipping anyway. Here's a little tang. He looks a little pissed off, but I think he'll do okay. This is a blue-eyed bristle-tooth tang. Very cute little bristle-tooth. A couple of cleaner shrimp, handy to have when you have an outbreak of ick or something of the sort. They're great at skimming the sides of your other fish and getting their gunk off, just like these guys, the clean shrimp. Do the same thing. Fantastic little dude. Let's see, next up is a little yellow watchman goby. Nope, that's not. That's a yellow chorus wrasse. Chorus wrasses can be a little bit challenging to get established, but very cool little wrasse. Another wrasse. Looks a little bit on the pissed off side, but this is an 8-lined wrasse. Again, we'll warm him up and see if he comes around. A little rough. Camel shrimp. Look like they're all dead. Anybody alive in there? Nope. Nobody home. That's a bummer. Lionfish looks good. This is a dwarf fuzzy, I believe. Got a dwarf fuzzy and a dwarf on the manifest, but I don't see one of them, so I'll see which one it was. It looks like a dwarf fuzzy to me. This is some emerald crabs, and they look like they're in pretty good shape, actually. And most of them are anyway. Some of them are. Some are, some aren't. Those guys kind of took it on the nose there. This whole shipment is just a little on the cold side. Got some sea lettuce, though. That did fine. Can't kill that off. Alright, that's it for that box. A couple of part numbers I didn't see, so I don't know if those are backwards or in another box. We'll see here in a second. A little bit. I want to get these guys aired out so they're warming up. It's slow. There's some of those guys that are down flat that are looking a little stressed. Amazingly, you warm them up and they'll come right back. So I'll give them a chance to acclimate. Funny thing about it is, if they get cold and delayed, sometimes they do just fine because that cold keeps them from ammoniating. Blackworms like the cold, though these still look a little bit on the juicy side. Let's see if we can get those cleaned up. Juicy blackworms. Not ideal, but better than no blackworms. Rubber bands, gotta have them. And here we have some crayfish, and they look like they shipped in just fine. Is that one okay? Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, I got one in there, doesn't look like he's very happy, but the rest of them look fine. Those are their inexpensive red crays or brown crays. Very cool. More feeder fish, got a whole bag of comets. Got enough to keep us for another couple weeks on that. That's that box, quick and easy. Last guy, last box. Let's see what kind of fun, interesting stuff is in here. We have goldfish. There's some ranchus. A couple of them, they're happy. They like it cold. Hi guys. Oh, look at you. This is tricolored Thai panda. Is it? Let's see. Let's get the name right. Tricolor or Thai panda. For some reason I'm having a hard time. Zeros. Yeah, looks like those are some zeros. Where are you at? Thai panda oranda. That's it. Got to get it right. Get all the right words in the right order. Let's see. Here's some shabunkins. Brought those in for old Tom. He said he wanted some shabunkins. Looks like most of them made the trip just fine. One of them might not be that happy, but it'll be alright. Otherwise, here's something I didn't expect because we had goldfish in there. We also have some saltwater. This is a little banded pipefish. Little guy, very cute. Little banded pipefish. So you can clean up the cube on the counter just doing little shrimp in and put them in there maybe. Chinese algae eaters and black ruby barbs. So a nice mixed bag here of cold water, warm water, and salt water. Speaking of saltwater, this guy's looking actually pretty good. That's a Scopus tang. Scopus tangs are notoriously hardy, which is good because a little bit of a tough trip on those guys this time. Here are some large red caparandas. Paid a little bit extra on these, and I paid a lot for this Thai panda. But those are some gorgeous, high-quality fish. Love nice goldfish. You do pay a premium to get nice goldfish, or we do anyway. Black moors. I've been having several requests for black moors. I found some. They're small, but they're cute, and they're black, and they're moors. So there you go. And the last bit is some filler crabs. Looks like most of them made the trip. Filler crabs have been rare as hen's teeth these days, so we went out and found somebody that had them, and we made an order. So there you go. That's it for this week, guys.